You guys, man, a great audience. Our next performer, give him a chance, okay? He's new and quiet, very quiet. I was talking at him backstage. He said he's a huge fan of the movie Weekend at Bernie's too. So, foregoing the rest of the introduction, there wasn't much left. Really, please welcome. Be patient. He doesn't move much at all. Here he is, Uncle Dead Snoopy. Since Uncle Dead Snoopy is unable to perform, I have here his jokes he wrote down, and since I had the foresight to see this happening, I took the liberty of hiring an actor to read his jokes here for you today. So please, here's unnamed actor performing in place of Uncle Dead Snoopy. Take it away. Here's the unnameable.
The sad shark bought some oyster crackers for his friend. The feisty politician had 5 minutes to kill, so he put his hand on the clock. The old man shrugged at a cat that didn't blink. On Tuesday's lap was a banana. On Wednesday, Tuesday woke up and said, "Where's my banana?" The second co-founder of Betsy Ross International Food Cakes has ended the pyramid business scheme model project code named the Walls of Jericho. The muscular intergalactic bounty hunter on a different planet strangled a deranged giant mutant weasel. Yeah, the doctor said it was a hysterectomy of passion. Her friend Bert liked to watch the Wonder Years, and then she didn't like the episode. She'd get a box of milk duds and she'd pick through each one, tossing each one slowly, grabbing one at a time on the floor, tossing them. And her brother would be, "What are you doing?" She'd be like, "They're all duds."
Truth hurts, I know. Pain hurts, I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprised that I didn't care. Say it ain't so. I will not stay. Turn the lights off, please. And carry me home. Oh.
What's going to happen to us when we go back to that real world?
When the time comes, he's saying, right now, let's just hold on to this moment. Turn to each other. Turn to each other.
That's really all we know right now. Let's straight it still. You sure will. But as soon as we know anything, I'll call you. All right?
Could have made it these last 2 days if Granddad hadn't been here with me. He's been my anchor. Then I must have scenes with Steve. What Hal and Margaret want to do with the research. May I speak to Danny?
I can't hear. I can't hear them.
Oh, I miss you too. Yeah.
Turn tell the TV to shut down. I can't hear them.
Well, I'll give him a big kiss for you when I see him, okay? I promise.
Turn the TV off. Tell the TV to be quiet.
Okay, honey, I've got to go now, so...
I can't hear them.
Okay, be a good girl.
Huh?
Okay, I love you. Goodbye.
Just try to listen to...
We ordered some Chinese food.
Just try and
How about I go with you?
listen
She trusts you,
to
Doctor.
the
She's
way
gonna listen to anybody, man. She's gonna listen to you. That's right, I hope so. I don't think that's not a good idea.
sounds
Why? She just found out that you don't know how she's gonna react to you. I mean, we gotta get her. You rush.
Focus.
So.
Saw them only once. This was once or twice I saw them. And there's a lot of them, 30, 40, something like that, in a small house. And me and my mom and Brant's sister, they all visited them. Some other cousins from other parts of the family visited them. And there was all this, they were very, out of all the family, most of us in the family there, collectively they're all the exterior, really rough, mean, and generally all the time is kind of, they have to be for their, the people they associate with, and, you know, just kind of like, drug people and crime people and low level, you know, criminals and stuff. I think it just came, I don't know, from having to fend for themselves and not having good, whatever. But get together, family get together. They're hosting their plot of land right by the road in town. Across the street's the forest and trees and densely thick. Down to the left of the road there's the small downtown and shopping area and stuff, stores. And off to the right of that side of the road there's and down that way that's Portland, Oregon, over the bridge. The bridge is right there, and on the other side is Portland, yet we're in New Hampshire. It takes 4 hours to get over the bridge, which actually is not correct. It would take like, you know, 5 or 9 days, something like that. Even the youngest cousin kid that I met once, shaved head, blonde shaved head, wearing some sort of jean jacket, ran up to me and hugged me, and I flinched as I didn't know it was about to happen. He was going to be rough and tough with me, but the guy next to me, I don't know who he was, but he so the kid hugged me, and I was a bit nervous at first, like I'm not gonna punch in the stomach. And so then, the kid over the course of a couple hours, he wanted to play a couple games here and there. You know, just tossing a ball or running around. And there's about an hour of time missing that I can't really account for all the little scenes, sights, notices, and things I noticed in the dream that were about probably lasted a minute or two that I can't account for. My brother showed up at one point later. My dad showed up waiting at the party, and he had I was by some food inside the house, deep small house, dark sort of, and we're by the table, and there's some people around, and there's like grabbing some food. My mom's making sandwiches with some people. She's just making them, putting them aside, people grabbing them. I grabbed one, and I felt bad, like, well, maybe I should let the other people behind me, get these. Besides, this sandwich doesn't look too good, it's not the one I wanted. I grabbed it. And then later, my dad, in the same area, he was standing next to me, not noticing I was there. But then I think he wasn't really looking at me, but he goes, wow, yeah, my head. And he's balding now. And then he said he's talking about how good it felt, or how weird it felt, he missed it. And I know he was talking about the breeze on his head, because he driven a motorcycle to get together. I just imagine, like, the fast ride and the motorcycle on the road, making his head breezy, cold, and whippy. And he turned and walked away as he said that, and then there was some talk and stuff. My sister was there, I don't know the other sister, but one sister was talking about stuff, and I don't know, just about stuff, I don't know. And there was general talk, and I was looking at the forest across the street, kind of looking at the clouds and stuff, and as I was listening, someone was saying that 1988 there's the mother of the general, my aunt who lived in this place there, my uncle, and all their extended family, kids and friends and stuff of kids, their friends, they all, they've been there for 40 years or more, and all the hardships were going on since that long. And, but so they were saying 1988 there was some sort of, he goes, yeah, she was, they don't know who he was, some guy died, was buried at the end of the driveway, end of the property there, and no one knows who he was. So I was like, hey, he ended his own life, he killed himself, and like, what, so people bury him? That doesn't make sense. That makes sense, but then there's a long tail, I think probably sitting and eating, there's some fat people, with long hair, eating stuff, and just walking around, and another music or anything. And then just walked in the house, and there's deep, and the small house was set back deep and dark in the back, and like no furniture too, just like an empty house. Seemed like it wasn't in there too long, and people were staying, 9 or 10 people in the back, and see their faces, and then there was this airplane that was flying above, and he turned around, he was going upside down. The airplane was flying straight down to the property, and he was going to crash right in the ground, right where the party was going. Get together. He goes faster and faster and crashes right by my feet. There's this tiny little toy airplane sitting inside of it. And but someone later said, like, kind of, they knew the person that was killing themselves in that airplane right by my feet, tiny toy, but they didn't want to be in that exact spot. They didn't want want it to be like that, but the car hasn't. I think they crashed into a toy car. I remember thinking, man, in the 1980s, things were very tough, things were real, you know, like, more so than it is now, 30 years later. 2020, and the 1980s, that was like the height of their craziness of I think, my cousins and stuff, like just the roughest, toughest, meanest, coolest, not probably not, but some people sit around, they sat around, they talked, they moved, they talked to each other, they had some sandwiches and some food, I didn't see any beers, but I assume whatever else, they're doing. Everyone was very, very friendly. Those usual exterior green, tough, not green, but tough, hard-shelled exteriors to keep themselves, protect themselves usually. That was not bad. They're very warm, friendly, open, not no amount of meanness that entire get together. Everyone was great, friendly, not even an accidental, like, mean things said. Everyone was genuine, nice, and there's a guy, we were playing hockey inside, my mom and sisters and dad left. It was just me and my brother. Now in the house with some people and cousins, and I was playing hockey, the Berg, some sort of apple or a ball. It was a ball and bouncing around, trying to hit it just right, to my brother and stuff. You couldn't hit it back to me too good, get the angles. But, so we're playing hockey and finally my brother gets it here and there, he hits it with some berm moving on towards me. And then he realizes, like, oh, it's time to go, isn't it? Because he has to drive back to Portland, Oregon. He's the one that lives far away, on the other side of the country. And, he asked what time it was. I said it was like 4:58. He goes, no, it's an hour behind. It's 5:58 actually here. It's like, oh man, I gotta go. And I'm like, oh, I got no ride. I gotta go with you. I mean, it's only 15 minutes late ride for me, but for some reason I just had to go with him to Portland. 4 hours away, or equal to, a week actually, in real time, So we're heading out the door, saying goodbye and stuff, and there's like this guy with a shaved head. He's really, looks nice, holding his eyes are downcast, looking at the ground, and he's a black leather jacket, and he's pushing his arm out, holding the door open for me to go out. And I said, thanks, man. And he said something really sweet. I don't remember if it was nice, I don't know who he was. Some cousin, but like a couple years older than me. And, had that tough look on his face. Just like years and years of bad things happen in the ages of the person. Alcohol and drugs and stuff, and whatever else, stress. But, I waved and waved as I was going out the door, and no one say anything. I said, bye, thank you. I said, thank you a lot. And then once I said thank you before speaking of saying bye, thanks, and see you later. And my brother got his kind of car, sports car, 2-seater, small, fast, and back and down the bridge, on the other side of the bridge, the other side of the river, there's pollution, sunset with a yellow, gray skyline and some smokestacks, silhouetting dark smokestacks and smoke coming out of them. That was Portland, all those buildings and stuff. He lives across from Portland, see, Washington, but we're heading over that bridge. But as I was in the car with him, got over that bridge, the other part of me stayed in the dream, where the end of the property was for the cousin's property.